Hey there, Taurus, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of May 27th through June 1st, and we're going to look at past, present, and near future energies. Also, Taurus, if this reading resonates and you'd like to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below. Also, Taurus, I apologize if I call you Virgo. Literally, as I'm saying this, I was focusing really hard to not call you Virgo for some reason, even though I finished Virgo's reading already. So, if I say Virgo, I mean Taurus. Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo. Well. Okay. So, Taurus, main energy for your reading this week, is the Page of Swords. You're questioning something here. There's something showing up here for you. I feel like there's definitely a deep connection. Feels very good. It feels amazing. And you are just questioning the living life out of it. Is this real? Does this feel right? Is this really happiness? Is this person going to hurt me? Is this actually the connection that I want? Yada, yada, yada. So let's chat. In the recent past, you get the Four of Pentacles, King of Swords. Taurus, my love, you are holding back here. You're trying to remain logical and practical, and I feel like it's about this connection, right? But you're showing me I'm holding back. I'm not fully revealing all my cards. I'm not letting myself fully commit to this, and I'm also not letting this other person know how I feel. Why? This is what makes sense. This is the safe place. This is the practical strategy, right? I feel like for you, it feels safe. If you don't fully feel the feelings, if you don't let the other person fully know how you feel, and you hold back and you kind of hold your cards close to your chest, then it's safe. That's what makes sense. That's the practical thing. In the current situation, you get Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. There's definitely a connection showing up here for you, and it feels very good. It feels very collaborative. Like you and this person are both working together. You have a lot of fun together. You spend a lot of good energy together. Very, very good vibes. And then you come in with the, do I want to invest in this? Do I want to work on this? You're kind of evaluating the situation. You're evaluating whether or not this is worth your energy, whether or not this is something you actually want to commit to, whether or not this is something that you want to give your energy to. Now, in the near future, you get the Two of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Four of Wands. This connection makes you very, very happy. This bond, this relationship that you have makes you very, very happy. And what do? I'm confused. I don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do. What are you confused about, love? Let's see. Let's take a look. I'll clarify the main energy for your reading, which is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, which you get again in the current situation, the King of Cups. Again, this connection, this relationship, I feel like you do have love for somebody here. And I'm going to call it a relationship. I don't care if you guys are officially together or not together. Take it as it resonates, right? Put whatever title you want on it. Y'all are working together. There's a collaboration here between you and them. You guys are literally working towards building love. So it's like, I put a brick, you put a brick. I put a brick, you put a brick. And we're building this tower of love. And why you're questioning it, Taurus, is because you have an immense fear of losing it. You have an immense fear that this is going to go to shit. What I'm seeing here is beautiful energy. You and this other person working together. There's a lot of love here. And you, in the back of your mind, being like, okay, well, when's the other shoe going to drop? When is this all going to come crashing down? When is this going to go, terribly wrong? Who says it has to? Let's take a look at your recent past. I want to see the Four of Pentacles in your recent past. Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Hermit. So you definitely do have a brand new beginning here. It's something that makes you very passionate. You feel very drawn and attracted to this. And it's coming in with a lot of healing for you, Taurus. There's a lot of internal conflict that you go through when you have brand new beginnings. Something that you're very excited about, something that you're very attracted to. Even if it's a hobby, it's more so a relationship though. Anytime there's something new, immediately you get into this internal conflict with yourself where you're like, is this worth it? Is it going to go bad? Are they going to hurt me? Da 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 da. And I see that this connection, this brand new spark, whatever it is, came into your life in order to help you heal, in order to help you learn how to release that control and release that death grip that you have because of fear of losing it, because of fear of it not working out. I love that. Let's take a look at the King of Pentacles for you in the recent past. King of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Swords, which you get again in the recent past, the Knight of Cups, and the Tower. So you're coming in with a very practical energy. Like I said, you're very much in a position where you are receiving love and you're giving love. You're kind of expressing, you know, like you're telling them, hey, I care about you. They tell you that they care about you, etc., etc. But you are kind of keeping it a little detached. You're not fully expressing how you actually feel. You're showing up as the King of Swords, which is somebody very cold, very logical, very much like, you know, Teflon. Nothing sticks to this. Nothing really affects me. But you do have love underneath the surface. And the reason you're showing up in such a controlling, cold, you know, nothing bothers me type of energy is, again, because you're afraid of it, like the whole tower collapsing. This not being stable, this not lasting, this not being sustainable. You're afraid of it going to shit. Let's take a look at the King of Swords in your recent past. The King of Swords is clarified by the Page of Swords, which is the main energy for your reading, the King of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Finally, Taurus, finally, you're slowly starting to open up to the possibility of, okay, maybe this new beginning in love isn't going to end so badly. You're entering, right? You're not in this energy, you're entering the energy in the recent past of the King of Wands. This is somebody who's not only very attractive, but they're also very calm in all situations, and they approach things with confidence, and they're very, very genuinely confident. You're starting to open up and be like, okay, you know what? Maybe this new beginning in love can actually go somewhere. Maybe I don't need to be so afraid. Maybe I don't need to, you know, maybe I can actually feel confident in this connection, in this new dynamic, right? There's definitely a new beginning that you had in the recent past, and it's lots of passion and lots of love. Let's take a look at your current situation. I want to see what the Three of Cups is for you in the current situation. The Three of Cups is clarified by the Sun, the Page of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. Yeah, I feel like the more you spend time with this person, the happier you are. And again, you're opening up to the possibility of, I can feel safe here. I don't have to be afraid. I can feel confident in this connection. This person, whenever y'all hang out, this person makes you very, very happy, Taurus. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So you're showing me like, hey, every time I hang out with them, it's just happiness. And you're slowly allowing yourself to kind of experience this happiness and experience this connection. And you get the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which is all about a very pure connection, very pure love. Like no games, no masks, nothing, you know, no insecurities. And I feel like you're slowly entering that energy of like, okay, maybe I don't need to be afraid. Maybe the other shoe is not going to drop. Let's take a look at the Three of Pentacles in the current situation. The Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. So again, y'all hang out, y'all work together, and then you enter an energy of, okay, I need to hold back. I need to hold back. I need to hold back. You feel it a little, and then you go back. And then you allow yourself to feel a little, and then you go back. Because that's what feels safe to you. Honestly, though, Taurus, it doesn't feel good to you to hold back from this connection, though. You're showing me that it makes you unhappy to hold back your feelings and try to restrain yourself when it comes to this connection. But this is what feels safe to you. This is what feels practical to you. And it's almost kind of like this is like your instinct. Your instinct is telling you, hey, Taurus, you know, don't fully commit to this. And that's fine, right? We don't have to fully commit to anything. But if this connection makes you happy and it makes you feel good, maybe, you know, lean in a little bit more into the emotion to see how good it can actually feel. Let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles in the current situation. And even your reading last week, Taurus, was all about like overcoming your fears, overcoming the fear of rejection, overcoming the fear of it not working out. It's all about overcoming your fears last week. And I feel like this reading is a continuation of that. The Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Strength. You're kind of, like I said, in an energy of evaluating. Is this something long-term? Is this something stable? Or is this just something, you know, kind of heat of the moment where the desire, the attraction, that newness factor is there, and then eventually with time it'll go away. You're in an energy of trying to evaluate it, but you're also trying to be patient while this forms. Whatever this is, this connection, this friendship, whatever it is, you're kind of in an energy of let's let it grow. But you're having a hard time being patient. You're having, because you are kind of impatient. You're having a hard time just waiting to see whether this actually has roots, whether this is going to go somewhere, or whether this is something short term that's going to kind of fade out in a couple of weeks, couple of months, whatever. Let's take a look at your near future. I want to see what the Two of Pentacles is for you in the near future. The Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Six of Wands, Two of Pentacles again, and the Star. Yeah, Taurus, look. You really want this. You really, really want whatever this is, this person, this connection, this feeling. Take it as it resonates. You really want it, and it makes you feel good. But on the other hand, you're like, oh, but I'm confused, right? Is this actually something sustainable? Is this something that's going to make me feel good? Is this something that's going to make me feel validated and recognized? Is this something that I want for the long term? You are a earth sign. You are a very stable earth sign, and you're looking for stability. And you're showing me, on the one hand, I want this, but I also don't know if this is something that's going to make me feel long-term, like, good. It is confusing. I can understand, especially when something is new and you don't know exactly where it's going to go. But you got to give it some time, Taurus. You got to give it some time. Let's take a look at the near future, the Ten of Cups. Oh, Taurus. Taurus. The Ten of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Wands. You're self-sabotaging here in the near future. This makes you happy. This brings you happiness. And you're showing me, forget it, I'm just going to give up. Forget it, I'm just going to walk away. I don't trust this. I don't trust this. I need to protect myself. It's like the second something feels this good, somebody makes you feel this loved and this happy, alarm bells start going off in your head. And you're just like, I gotta go, I walk away from this, this isn't safe, I need to protect myself, I'm gonna get hurt. But the Five of Swords is right here, Taurus, which is letting me know that this is not actually the case. This is a form of self-sabotage or self-deception where you're telling yourself this in order to try to protect yourself. But there's really nothing here that seems like you need to protect yourself from it. It's the Ten of Cups. This is happiness. You're actively protecting yourself from happiness. Let's take a look at the Four of Wands in the near future. Okay. The Four of Wands is clarified by the Death, the Ten of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. You are in an energy of really trying to, and you just got the Ten of Cups. You're showing me that you're trying to put an end to this connection. It makes you happy, you feel a strong connection to this, and for some reason, you want to put an end to this. Because, again, this is a form of self-sabotage, and it's a bit of impulsive energy towards. It's almost like you just want to do something for the sake of doing it. And so the second these alarm bells start going off in your head, and you're like, oh, this doesn't feel safe, you have a hard time waiting it out and actually trusting the situation. You're like, I'd rather take action, I'd rather just end it, in order to feel balanced again, in order to feel like, stable, like, okay, I'm not going to get hurt now. And even though what you're ending is happiness, even though what you're putting an end to is a very good connection, it's a very powerful connection, it's a very intense connection, and the love is growing, because you're afraid of losing it, because you're afraid of getting hurt, you're like, okay, I'm going to put an end to this first. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind this week, Taurus. From the universe, you get the Death, the Empress, and the World. And you get the Knight of Swords again at the bottom of the deck. Taurus, you're putting an end to, you're the one making a decision to put an end to this. You're like, done, 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 done. It's over, it's done. And you're smack center in the middle of it. You are the Empress. You are just closing out a cycle, putting an end to something, which honestly seems like something very good. But Let's close off your reading with some advice here, Taurus. Look at the bigger picture. There is a bigger picture here, Taurus, but I feel like your fears are kind of restricting it and constricting it and making the picture look a lot smaller than it actually is. So Taurus, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here next week.